my mic on so YouTube can hear me. How y'all doing, YouTube? We about to get it in right there. As y'all all know, I've been screaming free breeze for the last goddamn almost 10 years. So now that he's home, I gotta welcome him home to the good old fashioned answer. You know what I'm saying?
Welcome, everyone, and glad to have you with us from Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Hockey and all of his friends ready to go and amped up for what we have in store. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on another SEC rival, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Gamecocks will kick it away to start us off. A special teams miscue right off the bat, and they'll take over in really good field position. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On first down, here comes this offense. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Going up top on first down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, you know what they say, tips lead to picks, and the offense, they're lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
See how good that defense is.
This crowd trying to make life miserable.
Oh, where this is a good game. They got the crowd with it.
Trying to turn the corner on the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Caught in the backfield. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch, you give it the completion. What do you do? You set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Drilled as he goes, and they stop him on fourth down with the heat.
It's hard to play.
Coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat.
Man, you gotta know what you're doing though against me. My defense,
you want to go for it and you fail and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Fires to the wideout. He's got it.
Oh, I missed his ass. No.
Touchdown. Gamecocks made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
Hey, bro, I missed you, yo.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets
this ain't supposed to be happening right now.
In stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The offense set for a first down play. Leaves it with the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback checking the play. To the air, it's Ewers. Keeps looking downfield. Still running at the 40. He's loose. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running-back-like ability out in space.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at 2nd down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating a loss on 1st down.
On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Gets it out quickly. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few.
Offenses don't like being in this situation. They don't like having little success on 1st and 2nd down, because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here.
Can't have you messing me up like that when I was talking about you.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's held. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now, because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense sticking to the run. Nice job getting the 1st down.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
Well, the linebacker showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
Pocket starts to collapse. Quarterback trying to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
And that time the defense dialed up a free safety blitz. They were able to get an extra number in the pass rush. Offensive line, running backs, they couldn't account for it. And that free safety able to get to the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got him downfield.
This is exactly why 3rd down is practiced every single day. 3rd and short, 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. It's money down for a reason. You got to lock in. Great success by the offense so far on 3rd down.
The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Fires to the big fella. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
How many 1st downs is that alone? Just on this drive, the defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out, continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
Throws toward the end zone.
Oh, hell no.
And he's got it. Touchdown, South Carolina.
nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Oh, he missed it. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things.
There you go. Y'all niggas really know how to play football.
First down for the offense.
See, I just told you what we're doing.
They'll leave it with him. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking to throw, it's yours.
Oh my God, bro. You need that shit back, bro.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing
bro, this ain't it, bro. I ain't going out like that. I ain't getting no 21 like that.
Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Fires deep toward the end zone.
What hell no, bro. They just giving this man everything, bro.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy.
Bro, they just
It's a
giving this
go-round.
man
Like
everything,
that
bro.
receiver streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air.
There ain't no
keep it away
reason
from the safety. He does just that. The receiver
say
comes down
anything
with the
when
catch.
you
Nice pitch.
Oh,
nice
this
catch,
nigga right here.
touchdown.
And it's up and no good.
It's only first
That's
quarter
the
and
kind
he
of
doing
drive
like this.
everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
I ain't giving up. I'm about to go. I'm about to go off on you.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 20.
Uh-oh.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and he puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he makes the catch at the 10.
Stop playing with me.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and
Telling you
goal
to,
from
let's
the
stop
8.
playing with these, man.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play. And I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Not much room. He gets one down to the 7.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance when you got that 300-plus pound.
Touchdown, Texas! A great catch and run for 6. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have
button right here.
more points.
When it come back on, it's one of these.
Together like that.
One of the directional pass.
That much yardage.
I think it's the down, but the down.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Dang, how I
Just
missed,
got
bro.
a little casual with it and blew the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive.
I think it's down.
And they close
The down,
the deal with the 7-yarder for
bro.
the score. From inside the 15, here's the return. Really disciplined job
It's
by
the
the
down
coverage
arrow.
unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes.
We gotta play like we
They need to do it
dog.
again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make? Because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. Hands it off. Finds a little bit of space. Gets 3 to the 22.
Now, that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Back to pass, it's Sellers. The sweet feet buy a little time. He makes the connection. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, South Carolina 19, Texas 6.
Oh, I gotta kick it off.
And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. The inside handoff. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll go right back to the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. You want to talk about a decision that could blow up in your face, going for it inside your own 40. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab well past the sticks.
That's cheating.
And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Trying to get to him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football.
How many sacks are you going to get today?
Down.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Somebody crushing me.
And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pass.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative.
Hit.
And the pass hits, picked off.
6.
Takes it
Pick 6, boy. It's who? Oh, no.
The 20. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Man, what a play. Now you're setting your offense up for great position, but you want to make big plays as a defense. Not only make big plays, return it a long way down the field. You wanted a touchdown, obviously, but you set your offense up in great scoring position.
Open it up.
You can see it right there.
Open it up.
I was just watching something.
Does life
It
get
better not
any
be
better
but
than
bitch
this
ass
for an
nigga again,
offense to
because I'll
start a
dig his
drive
ass
with a
up and
first
kill
and
his ass
goal?
again. That's what you talking about. You always
They'll
looking at
go to
you.
the
So
air.
you used to fuck with him and see.
He misses his
Oh,
man. The
yeah, he did.
accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football.
looking
You
your
saw that
ass
there
up
on the
in.
incompletion.
Can the defense stop them
Yeah,
again
I
on
need to play
2nd
out.
and goal? And they get him down.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Ow.
They'll run it on 3rd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Let's do it. I told y'all YouTube it's just like inevitable. You know
Here comes the 2-point try. Dropping back, it's Ewers. The quick out. He's back in the end zone for the 2-point conversion and followed the touchdown as he single-handedly is trying to keep them in it. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick.
Pressure. No, that pressure. He can't stop that play. He can't. I'm telling you. I'm here. He hurt. Look at him, coach.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands.
Whooping on Brady with the same safety. Somebody, hello. Is anybody home?
Decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
Is anybody home?
How about this defense understanding where they are in the field? They got a chance to put points on the board.
Is anybody home? I need to understand it.
On the return, it's Golden.
Get it, let's get it.
First down here for the
YouTube,
offense.
I told y'all it was all a hoax. I knew how to do this the whole time, y'all.
He's going to pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
Damn.
Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing.
Back to pass, it's Ewers. Quickly complete. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Longhorns with the 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again.
He was ready.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Quarterback checking off. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Blue. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. That's not at all where he intended to go with the ball on 3rd and long, but it worked out beautifully.
And the frustrating thing, Reese, is from a defensive perspective, I want you to throw it to the running back. I don't want to take away the main targets, the ballers on the outside. You do what I want you to do.
I ran right into the
lane.
lane.
Get the huge first down on 3rd and long.
Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. Looking to throw, it's Ewers. He's taking the shot.
I knew it was
and that pass picked off.
You know, oh, we broke my shit. Oh.
Got some room to run.
Get that.
And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job of his decision.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Throws to the wideout.
Right there.
Pass on the way. It's picked off.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Offense getting set for first down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Good timing on the quick out.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Now on 2nd and short after the first down completion. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 2nd down, he'll fire.
Hold on.
Grabbed over the middle. It's held. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy and making an accurate throw.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, running back on the move. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's
touchdown, Longhorns! Made the snag and strolled right into the end zone. A clutch throw and catch from the quarterback and the receiver in the end zone for the touchdown.
I tell you what, you want to get pressure on the quarterback. In these situations, you drop so many guys back deep, but as a defender, you're not trying to catch the ball. You're trying to spike that thing as hard as you can into the ground. The defense has to do a better job, but the offense makes the big play, gets the huge Hail Mary.
Dropping back, it's Ewers. And they almost came up with that pick in the end zone. What a stop that would have been. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass.
Let's get it.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Texas! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Don't worry, Brady. I try to tell you.
I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, man.
Into the end zone he goes. 2-point conversion is good, and the lead stands at 11. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return.
I'm about to add Manny back to the card.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Hey, 40. Hey, tell me why Breeze can't stick with me, bro.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
Yeah.
Getting some heat. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long. So many touchdowns. Looking very comfortable.
Hey, look,
Finally,
dude. Hey, look. He had me got down
19-0.
He had me 19-0. I came back.
Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
He's just doing anything now. Hey, he's doing what Freshman doing when he give up.
Just don't feel like the quarterback's in a rhythm so far. He's had accuracy issues. That last throw was underthrown, but we've seen bad decisions. Trying to force the football in places it just shouldn't go.
Going for the big play. It's incomplete. They tried to finish this quarter with a bang.
The cans hit, but the cans hit different than
So
the
that'll
other.
do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. And the Longhorns will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half.
Hey, we streaming live on YouTube too. I'm giving it to you live, so you can't even lie about it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
And if I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I scored a bunch of points. I've been successful. Jesse, the defense has to catch up here in the second half.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to start making plays, but you can only control what you can control. So for the offense, go out, do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
Hey, that's you.
40, there he goes.
Good shit.
And he's running in the open.
I fucked that up.
Touchdown, Gamecocks. And once he got loose, it was
Hey, look, I fucked that one up. I ain't let him come back. I fucked that
They'll
one
try
up.
to get the 2-point conversion here and make it a 3-point game. To the air, it's Sellers. He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and now they're within the field goal. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Yo.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
You the smoke. Collect that hat. So I have to collect this helmet right quick. Collecting it.
Here comes the Texas offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I collect the Lombardi right quick.
To have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep.
You don't even know about our run game. I just
you
been
got me
playing with
searching
him with
for
the other
answers
two.
after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
I try to tell him Brazy ain't beat me once, bro. I didn't beat Brazy by the damn 50 points. I didn't whoop Brazy.
From the gun, running back gets to give.
If you just look up JR, you can see me live
but not
right now.
before getting enough for the first down.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense.
I got ants in here falling in my damn room.
First down and 5 after the penalty. Quarterback will audible. To the air. It's Ewers. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. The Longhorns getting set on first and 10.
Collecting another helmet.
Give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You see all this movement in football now. All the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion.
I was trying to catch him helmets, so I had to catch another one.
Really good job by the defense.
Make sure I was
continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield, and make this hard on this one.
Slow motion better than no motion.
They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him.
Yeah, if you're successful to throw it out outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally.
Hey, you supposed to be rolling up. Your ass rolling in my eyeballs.
On third down, he drops to throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket.
No! Yes!
Football must be limited to your rib cage. How can you let it go?
Past the fumble.
At least they fell on it.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover. And the offense.
On the ground, it's Blue.
Why am I? Oh.
Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. This crowd knows when to bring it. They'll go to the ground. Not a lot.
It took the whole team. It took the whole damn team.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle.
What's going on with this Lombardi? We don't care what niggas saying.
Teaming him, he's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last one.
On third down, going up top. Quick completion on the out. Got some room headed to the goal line.
Let's get it. Another touchdown.
Touchdown, Longhorns! What a catch and run for 6. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely
I get sick sipping on some tomato soup.
Absolutely no answers for him.
Campbell chicken noodle soup, nigga. Big salt.
Quickly complete. He gets across the goal line into the end zone for the 2, and he pushes the lead to 11. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
He's panicked.
And he'll bring it back.
Oh my
and the return
God.
man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time,
that was a good play, too.
Well, and it's amazing in a football game.
That was a good
sometimes
play.
they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout.
I could have
And
got
he
that.
really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose.
And every time we snap the ball, this nigga shit start glitching a little bit. This is why I start glitching. He got down. He hit the last switch, bro.
Sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
They'll run play action. And they got him for the
3
sack.
sacks tonight, baby.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, the
Y'all the
offense
same
will
that had
run
us
things, gonna
19
slow
oh.
down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
38-27.
And a long way to go, but the offense is going to give it a shot. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
Nice job by the defense there. You talk about when you have your foot on the neck of your opponent, you just keep the pressure down, right? You don't take it off. And with that opportunity on 4th down in their opponent's territory, you get the stop. You now get an opportunity here in the second half to build on your 2-possession lead.
And the Longhorns want to crank the tempo.
Okay, we fucked that play up.
Looking downfield, it's Jayee'Are.
Pew!
Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first
he had
down.
high risk for an injury. I need to take him out. Who that?
Worry about this guy running the football. But they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a
I'm trying to watch my play out. Matter of fact, fuck that. Don't worry about it. I'll just let him get hurt. You just resume when you're gone. crazy. One of the had me 19-0, bro. In the first quarter, he had me like that.
This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived.
I desperately need to pop my stick. Got to.
Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Not much of a secret who they were looking to, but doing something about it is a major problem.
About to get another touchdown
it's so
right
hard
quick.
to stop on these third downs. You think about it, he can block, and then he can go deep. He can release, intermediate. The tight ends are so valuable.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Texas! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Two-point conversion attempt is coming.
Boom.
They want to throw it. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
That keeps the score. Texas, 44, South Carolina.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Number 15, set to kick this one away.
Coming out with it, it's McDowell. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field.
I was doing you like that
There
too.
have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in
I was
the
doing
last
you like that too.
He'll take the deep shot. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield.
Hey, that's how you know about that play.
Open. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And man, what a game-changing type play. The offense throwing the football deep in their own end, and they're probably thinking to themselves, hey, let's just get some more space. Let's try to get a first down and give ourselves room to work with.
Ain't no such
What
thing
an
as a lucky play,
individual
man.
effort by the receiver after he had the ball in his hand, taking it all the way, coast to coast on that touchdown.
My own brother trying to break me
Ready
down.
to
That's
kick it away
crazy.
after scoring the touchdown.
Hey, baby. Oh, shit.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26.
Wow, Breeze had me 19-0 the first quarter.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
You get this first down right there. See what I'm saying?
Right here. They can capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Leaves it with the running back.
Ah, that was holding me back, bro. The fuck.
Tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best.
No, this is first down regardless.
They are
no matter how we cut the tape.
I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those.
Jinx me with that pune, too.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up.
He jinxed me with that
It seemed like
pune.
everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the third quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
On fourth down, they're taking.
I ain't see that nigga, bro. I ain't see that nigga.
Sack, and what a stop for this defense to
That's a good sack, bro. I ain't see you, bro.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
Good play.
A strike downfield. Touchdown, Gamecocks. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. Like a Thanksgiving turkey.
Came back,
They're just
boy.
being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in his quarterback's head.
He bought it
on
with the
fire.
field goal.
Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
We taking FanDuel side bets, though.
And the returner goes down.
Well, he had the network issues.
Texas offense will take over. First and 10.
All right, what you think this play is? How much more you think somebody's
First
going to
down
win
for
or
this
lose by?
offense. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Looking to go up top on first down.
Ooh, wait up.
Makes the catch. It's Blue. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Ruled out of bounds at the 20. Brings up second down.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Handoff from the gun. Nowhere to go on that run, and that brings us to the end of the third quarter.
Yeah. All right, it's the last quarter. Yeah, it's the quarter that matters.
Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. Looking to throw, it's Ewers.
He got South Carolina's game clock.
On the nasty move, and now he's got room. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Feeling some heat. And he can't escape,
seen
and
that
down
play.
he goes.
I was focused on my
trying to
bird.
stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass. But you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
But that won't happen again.
He's looking for a man on second down.
Yep, got one.
Got it
Got
behind the line. It's Blue. The defense
gotta
wouldn't
switch
let him
it for a
loose, and
second,
even though
y'all.
it's a completion, they lost yardage.
You about to do
And
something
a really nice
real.
job by the defense of winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off,
I'll
maybe
do
get some
something real
positive
terrible,
yards,
y'all.
set up a good third down.
YouTube,
The
I
defense
promise
did
this
a great
is
job
gonna be one that I
responding,
don't want to miss
getting
right
that
here.
running back on the ground.
This play is something y'all
Receivers
don't
often
want to
will
miss.
run their route based on a side adjustment.
Ah!
And he got smacked just as he released the
I
pass.
did get
It's
smacked.
incomplete.
That was
And that is a
very
frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, no, we can get it.
On fourth down, going to the air. Firing deep.
Yep, a pick is
And
real.
it's picked off.
Pick is
That's
real
the
good.
turnover
Pick
they
that shit.
desperately needed.
Pick is real
Taking
good.
it
You're
the
getting
other
that
way.
shit.
A really good return after the interception puts them in business at the 29.
You talk about having to have it. We needed to force the turnover. We had to get the football back. They're in such a good position to run out the clock, try to win. No, sir. Our ball, first down.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
On that
And
trigger,
the quarterback gets hit again.
That's what
We
we talked
already know
about.
this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this
Yo.
game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now through the play caller and certainly through the quarterback that you're going to have time to throw.
He's trying to be a dictator, man.
Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on third and long. Now the play fake.
Ah, I did it.
As he throws,
Ah!
he took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
And after that incompletion on third and long, because of where they are in the field and because they have a narrow lead, you'd expect this team to just go ahead, kick the field goal, and take the points.
Timeout.
Man, I gotta get a new iPhone with you. My iPhone went back today.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got his man on the right. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
Right there. Oh, that's cap.
And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Brings up second down.
Just make sure you know you got less than 1 second to get that ball out of there. Every play.
First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's second down. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. With jet sweep pass. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Fires to the right.
Damn, that was good.
Where did he find a hole in that secondary?
Good shit.
Touchdown Gamecocks! And they grab the
This
advantage.
nigga Breeze
Take
winning,
the lead here in the
40.
4th.
And that is phenomenal quarterback. Understanding right away. Dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing. Good decision by the quarterback getting it out quick.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th.
And it's 3 minutes
About
left,
to
so
kick it off
you know what I got to
punching
do.
it in for the touchdown. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
That's
going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Finds the tight end. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
You know, the tight end's going to have to do a better job of separating and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football. That time just couldn't create it, and as a result, as soon as he made the catch, he was brought to the ground, setting up 4th down.
No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Complete.
Hey, get off me, Reed.
For the sticks. He's not going to get there. A big stop for this defense on 4th down. If you're the defensive coordinator, no time to worry about bust. You have to
Oh,
sell
nah,
out
y'all.
to
We ain't
get
going
the
out like
ball
that.
back. And a nice run
Yeah,
there
this
before
is
the
a good
defense
run.
finally makes the stop.
Y'all
Man, how
tighten
about
up.
this offense, man?
Tighten
Being able
up.
to succeed, still winning without their bell cow, without their star being their star. This offense has not had a great game on the ground, but they're still in the lead.
And the defense
right,
makes
he
the
is
stop after a minimal gain. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Trying play action. Still on his feet. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this carries big-time risk on 4th down. Pressure coming. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And as a defense, that's all you can ask for. Give the ball back to your offense. Yes, you're still down. You gave them a chance. They got the football. They got some time left. Now can they put a drive together? Maybe go tie this game. Maybe go win this game. Great stop by this defense.
Got the
Why the fuck he cut so early, dumbass?
Trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be thrown to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Back to throw, it's Ewers. They're working that left side.
Stop playing with him.
He goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a 1st down.
Man, a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
Looking to move it through the air. He put some heat on that one down the middle. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack.
Hey, run that up, bro.
The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort.
Bro.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were
I thought
trying
I
to
caught
move the
that
scoreboard.
motherfucker.
Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the 4th quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. And they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best. And that time, they were able to force an incompletion.
Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He's going up top here late in the game. And he's got it at the 30. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Looking to the big
Damn.
time. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception.
He caught a pick right in the red zone, bro. 34 seconds left. This nigga caught a pick in the red zone. Breeze, he up by 4.
South Carolina ready to go.
Bro, I strategically worked.
And now Jesse,
Hey, bro, I strategically worked them down and everything.
Milking the clock and trying to get another score.
I think if you're the coaching staff, too, you like to see your team play its best in the 4th quarter,
Yeah,
right?
how you do
Defense
it,
just did their
circle.
job, so offense now, David, has to go out and handle their business.
Yeah, you got the momentum. Because of the defense, they've given you some momentum. They've given you a great opportunity to take hold of this game and really put a stamp on it.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense because they just ran the ball right
How
up
you
the
do it,
middle,
Priscilla?
down your throat, and they gashed you.
A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the
Hey,
clock.
he stopped.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
I need a rematch.
Trying to surprise him with the pass. Unloads to the
Hey,
wideout.
you just fucked me up, bro.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not
During this
before he
game,
moves
where
the
you getting
chain.
on my fucking you putting, man, you just ruined the game. I could have picked them off.
Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did
Bro,
their
if you
job,
keep
and
on
now
using the
defense will have to
controller,
find
it
a
keep
way
popping
in
up
the
the
future to make better
choose
plays,
your
get
profile
stops,
shit in
and
front of the
stop you
shit.
scoring so many points,
Like,
especially when your offense does their job.
We see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not.
You gotta run that back, bro.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying
run that
so long.
back.
This has been another presentation.
I keep getting distracted, bro. I keep getting this. You did. That was a good game. You capitalized off my mistakes. I capitalized off his. You know. Yeah, it is. Yeah. We just want to build momentum. You know. We gotta run that back, bro. Nah, you don't want to take that one. We gotta do 3 many quarters or something. I just did it. That's how you do it, damn it. It's not searching no more. We go to the YouTube. God, man, you telling me about my shit. And I need my rematch though. I don't too much approve of that. Like, I got distracted a few times in the game. I got what I'm gonna do. But we trying to YouTube, I was defeated. It is. That was a good game for the YouTube. YouTube. Hey, bro. YouTube, that was a good game. That was a good game. You win some, you lose some. You know. Today he fought a good game. He capitalized off my mistakes. I capitalized off his. I'm smoking my press conference, bro. It all come down to he was the better competitor. He capitalized off of my mistakes, and you know, once we meet again, I shall lay it all up on the table. You know, hopefully he been watching the playbook today. You know, him. He said, "Nah, you said tomorrow." He said tomorrow. I'm rematching tomorrow. That's crazy. He did me like that.